Okay, so we're about to do a simple veggie burger. And I say simple because the only vegetables that we're using are just onions and bell peppers. Um, but I guess the seasonings or the ingredients are, Asian inspired. Okay, so the bean base that we're using today will be butter beans, something I haven't tried before, so we're gonna give it a try. And chickpeas, which is very known for use for veggie burgers. Okay, so I have my beans already rinsed and drained. All right, and they're not very colorful. They're the same color. So let's go ahead and get them in the processor. And my vegetables, I'm actually going to add after. I'm not going to put them in the processor because I want them to keep their whole form. Similar to when you do a meat burger, you put your onions and peppers in after you have after you have your ground meat. You add those later. They're not ground up with the meat. So we're going to prepare our bean base. And for that, we have the seasonings that I'm going to put in here. Will be this mushroom flavored dark soy sauce. So that'll probably give the beans some color. Last time or the first time I used it, it really turned the dish dark. We're going to use Korean barbecue sauce. And we're going to use some liquid smoke. All right, so to the bean mixture, I'm going to add, what is this? 1/3 cup of the Korean barbecue sauce. Hopefully that's not too much, but that'll be our main seasoning. First time I used that barbecue sauce was all I needed. And then we have a tablespoon of the mushroom flavored dark soy sauce. And then we have a teaspoon of the liquid smoke to give that smoky flavor. Hopefully that's what we're going for here. And we're going to give it a pulse. And you do this to the consistency that you want your burgers. Oh, I'm forgetting my oats. Getting the oats. Okay, and I got a 1/2 cup of oats. And this is, I believe the oats are to help bind it. Gotta forget my oats. All right. Okay. Now let's do this thing. You know what? I don't have the blade in there. Lord Jesus, Father God, Holy Spirit. That might help. Let me get the blade in there. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. All right, we got the blade in. Let's try this again. We don't want them to be mushy. Look like they might have a little bit too much moisture. I don't know. We'll see. Just a little bit more. It's okay to have some whole pieces in there. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like that. Get them on out of there. Okay, so we have our bean mixture. And all we're gonna do is fold in these onions and bell peppers. If you're watching my videos, I buy my fresh produce, I prep it, I freeze it. This is results of that. It was frozen and I let it thaw out. Then after that, I put it in a cheesecloth and got some of the moisture out of the vegetables. You know, that's something you want to do. Vegetables carry a lot of moisture to keep your mixture from being too wet, because you want to be able to mold your burgers. So I'm gonna fold in these onions and peppers, and that's it. That's all I'm doing to this one. Usually I will have spinach and mushrooms and everything. I said I'm gonna keep it simple this time, just like you would if you had some ground meat. You'll add your peppers and your onions and stuff at that point. Okay, so I got these onions and peppers. Look like they're well incorporated into our mixture. This is what we're looking like. Really colorful. And we'll go ahead and form our patties. So we're just still working our patties. I was thinking about doing meatballs, so if you just want to just take this same thing and make some meatballs out of it, there you go. So I'll probably make some more meatballs, try a different bean combination, because I do want to make some meatballs. All right, let's see. This might not be 6. I'm trying to get 6 out of here. I might not get 6 out of this. Ooh. Got 4. Well, I mean 3, if I can count. 3 so far. This is gonna be it. I probably can pull from another one, but I'll leave it be. Let this be the last one here. Okay, so look like we got 5 out of this go round. I'm making mine pretty big for my bread. It's pretty wide. I want it to be the size of the bread. All right. And there we go. I'm going to put those in the freezer and for later use. Okay, so what I do is I just cut my parchment paper, because that's how I'm going to store them using. I think this is the same paper when you buy, you know, some hamburger patties and it had a little paper between it. I think it's the same paper. So I just take that parchment paper and I'm going to pretty much and we're going to get these things in this. Using this paper. I'm going to try to get them in that Ziploc. In one piece. All right, let's see. Let's see to the side. Let's see if this is the best solution. Gotta slide them in there. Look like that's gonna work. Under there. All right. Bam. Get this one. Put it on in there. And we got veggie burger patties. Gonna throw them in the freezer just like this. And just take them out. We ready for a burger. And that's what I do. I try to keep them on hand. Right now I'm down to my last veggie burger. So that's why I'm making some. Got one left in the freezer. So that's why I'm making more. And just make sure you have these on hand for whenever you want a burger. You want a quick lunch, you want a quick dinner, because you can use those as steaks, whatever you choose. And that's a success. Now that veggie burger prep and cleanup is done, I'm going to take this one that I had, the last one I had in the freezer, and I'm gonna pop it in the air fryer so I can eat it. Hard work. Now I can eat, reap the reward. So this is, I have some olive oil spray. I'm gonna spray my sheet down. This is the usual way that I cook these in the air fryer. Too easy. Take that frozen burger, pop it in there, get it a little bit of spray. Air fry set for 400 degrees, 20 minutes, and start, and we'll flip it halfway through the halfway mark. Too easy. Okay, we at the halfway mark. And this is what our burger is looking like. If you can see it past the coated sheet. We're gonna flip that over. I think this burger was a black bean and lentil maybe burger with kale and peppers and onions and such in this particular one. Okay, so we flipped it over. I'm going to hit it with the spray on this side. And not having your burgers too moist is going to help with being able to flip them and everything, because if they're too moist, you're going to have trouble with flipping them because they're too soft and stuff like that. So you just want to make sure your burger is not too moist when you mold them, because it's just beans. So all right, let's do it. Okay, our burger is ready. What I'm going to do is put a piece of cheese on top. Now, when you do this, you want to make sure your air fryer is off. Make sure it is off. I speak from experience. If it is not off when you do this, it would blow that cheese right off. Okay, so I'm taking a piece of, I think it's chow che sliced cheese, vegan cheese. You can find it in your local Walmart. Probably most of your local grocery stores is very common vegan cheese. And I'm going to place this on top. And I'm going to put it back in so that residual heat from the air fryer can melt it for me. Once again, make sure your air fryer is off, or the cheese will be on the side of your air fryer tray. While we're waiting on the cheese to melt, we can go ahead and prepare our bread. This is the bread that I use, thin sandwich bread. This is what I use for my burgers, and I guess bread use. This is the whole wheat. I'm just gonna take that. Let me see how wide that is. That's why I try to make my burgers wide. I'm just gonna put some vegan mayonnaise on there, and I'll put some tomato and kale as my lettuce, and I'm gonna top the burger with some Mr. Stubbs sticky sweet barbecue sauce, and that's pretty much it. And I'll have some veggie chips on the side with that burger. Doing these veggie chips here. Chickpea veggie crisp with rice, chickpeas, peas, black beans. It comes in this flavor, I think pepper, like salt and pepper, and then a jalapeno pepper flavor. Okay, that'll be my side for this particular burger. We're gonna get some mayonnaise on here. Follow your heart, vegan mayonnaise, that's what we're using today. That's my top of my bottom. It's so thin, that's the bottom. Okay, so this is my bottom. Not a big bread eater. I do like the chewy breads, like bagels and pretzel buns, those type of breads. I'm a fan of chewy bread. If not that, then I'm not too much of a big fan of bread, unless it's toasted. It has to be toast, like, you know, toast with breakfast or something. Other than that, I'm not a big bread eater. Alright. That's that. And we are going to get some kale. That's our lettuce. Throw some kale. My little containers I ordered from Amazon to help with freshness of my produce. It has this inner, I guess, drainer bowl or whatever you call it, coriander or colander, or I don't know what you call it thing. I'm only using that part. That's why this lid doesn't fit, because there's another piece to it. But I'll just throw some kale on top of here, because this is my lettuce. I don't have regular lettuce, and that is not a problem, because I have no problem putting kale on there. It does just fine. If you don't like kale, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. Do something else. But me and kale, I won't have any problems. I got some sliced tomato. I'm gonna throw that right there. You know what? I think I'm gonna put some jalapeno peppers on here too. I think I'm gonna do some jalapenos. Might as well. So I don't have any more pickled onions. This is my jar that had pickled onions in. They're all gone. I wish I had some of those. I will put those on there. So for now, we'll just do some regular old jalapenos. Jalapeno peppers. Just the regular jalapeno peppers here. While we waiting on this cheese. I think, yeah, we got a few still in here. Got a few still in here. It's gonna be good. Do your burger however you want it. You dress it like you like. Today, that's what we're doing. Tomorrow might be totally different. But this is what we're doing today. And let me see what this burger looking like. Alright. So we got a burger. This is what it's looking like with the cheese melted. That's what this vegan cheese do right here. And I'm gonna just take that and we're gonna just place that right on, right here. Don't that look good? Look at that. Heat coming off of it. It's ready. It's ready. And all I'm gonna do is just hit this with a little bit of sticky sweet stubs. Just a little bit of that. This is my, I guess, ketchup, mustard, whatever you prefer. That's how we dressing this one. That's how we dressing it. I'm gonna put that on top. And that thing is alright. Cut this in half. Let's get a knife. Cut that bad boy. Let's cut that bad boy. Let's cut it. I think I need a bread knife. Of course, you want to get that inner burger look, and that's what we got going on here. This is that finished product. You see the inside? Get that cheesy side. That's it. Add me some chips on the side. And veggie prep, burger prep is a success. That's how these look. You see all the beans and the peas and the rice in there. But I love them. I'm gonna put a couple extra more in there. A couple extra more. So y'all can eat a whole bag of these in one day. But we ain't trying to do that. We don't want to do that. I can, but I shouldn't. But it's good. Veggie crisps. Definitely better than any other chip. And this was a success.